Welcome back to Hashtag That. I'm Caitlin Turner.
And I'm Grace Parisi. While we're usually live from the Piazza for Quinnipiac tonight, we're now live from the Media Suite for a great episode of Hashtag That.
From Big Brother to the 24-hour film challenge, we're back with the latest entertainment news updates.
All that and more, from Hampton to Hollywood, we're your source for Quinnipiac's entertainment news.
From Hampton to Hollywood, we are your source for Quinnipiac's entertainment news.
The SAG-AFTRA's National Board approved a new contract with studios, securing an impressive 86% approval vote. The announcement was made at a recent press conference led by SAG-AFTRA's president Fran Drescher, National Executive Director Duncan Crabtree Ireland, and members of the union's contract negotiating committee. The details of the contract expected to be revealed today include a 7% raise in most minimums, over $1 billion for new wages and benefit plan funding over the next 3 years, and a $40 million residual bonus. A large concern during the strike was that the use of artificial intelligence and how the industry was using AI to replace actors. Drescher highlighted the importance of addressing these concerns, stating, "We're not over, we're only just beginning." The deal following the end of the historic 118-day actor strike is expected to be officially approved by December 5th.
Warner Bros. Barbie hit I'm Just Ken has secured a Grammy nomination for the Best Song Written for Visual Media, facing tough competition from fellow Barbie nominee Billie Eilish and her emotionally charged track What Was I Made For. The Barbie soundtrack showdown continues with nominations for Nicki Minaj, Ice Spice, and Aqua's Barbie World, and Dua Lipa's Dance the Night. Setting the stage for a unique face-off against itself at the Grammys, Barbie's director Greta Gerwig shared with Rolling Stone the origin of I'm Just Ken, praising Gosling's unexpected but fabulous singing and dancing skills. She remarked, "He has a beautiful voice, and he's a beautiful dancer. We kind of got there organically." As fans eagerly wait the Grammy ceremony, the competition within Barbie's own nominations adds an intriguing dynamic to the awards. In the meantime, Gerwig encourages fans to continue to enjoy I'm Just Ken, heightening the anticipation for Barbie's potential success at the Grammys.
The theme for the highly anticipated 2024 Met Gala has been revealed as Sleeping Beauty's reawakening fashion, promising a vast display of 250 items from the Costume Institute's extensive permanent collection covering 400 years of fashion history. The exhibit will showcase a diverse range of pieces, from 17th century English Elizabethan era bodice to contemporary pieces from designers like Philip Lim, Stella McCartney, and Connor Ives. The Met Gala is scheduled for May 6, 2024 at the Metropolitan Museum of Art in New York City, with the collection opening to the public on May 10th. While the co-chairs for the event are yet to be announced, outfit expectations are high for celebrities, musicians, athletes, and more. Past invited celebrities include the Kardashian family, famous TikTok stars like Charli D'Amelio and James Charles, and actors such as Pedro Pascal and Timothée Chalamet. Anna Wintour, the elegant editor-in-chief in Vogue, will continue to be a guiding force for the red carpet of the year.
Paramount Pictures released the official trailer for the upcoming Mean Girls musical adaptation on November 8th, showcasing a lively production directed by Arturo Perez Jr. and Samantha Jane. The film, first announced by Tina Fey in January of 2020, features a mostly new cast, with Fey reprising her role as unorganized calculus teacher, Ms. Norbury. Renee Rapp takes on the part of Regina George, Ashley Park portrays Madam Park, and Busy Phillips embodies the disorganized mother. John Hamm joins the cast as Coach Carr, adding a fresh perspective to the iconic characters. While the trailer suggests prominent changes to the storyline, it still includes a pivotal moment like the famous Jingle Bell Rock Dance and the legendary Burn Book. Scheduled to release on January 12, 2024, the musical adaptation promises to captivate audiences with a modern take on a beloved high school comedy.
Quinnipiac School of Communications hosted their annual 24-hour film challenge. Here with all the details is Taylor DeLisi.
What's up, Hashtag? I'm Taylor DeLisi, coming at you live from the Open Air Studio with this year's 24-hour film challenge. This is the biggest 24-hour film challenge in the school's history, with 18 teams signed up this year. Can you describe what the 24-hour film challenge is?
It's an opportunity for film students to have no sleep and on adrenaline and talent and passion put stories together with some creative twists in the middle of it.
So what is your favorite part about the 24-hour film challenge? I know we have a returner right here.
My favorite part has to be just the collectiveness of like how much we get to work together, and then at the end we just have like a full product at the end, and it's satisfying, like the satisfying feeling of doing the whole 24 hours, and even though you hate it, you just like love it.
Now, what do you think you'll expect will happen over these next 24 hours with your group and everything?
Well, I'm actually doing this all by myself, so I have no other team members, yeah. So I am planning to lose a lot of sleep and hopefully make a film that is somewhat watchable.
We're nearly 5 hours into the challenge, and the teams are scrambling to get their films done. Let's see how they're feeling. How is your team feeling right now?
A little stressed, a little worried. We are currently dealing with a bit of a situation. So one of the stipulations for the challenge was that the entire film is completely narrated by one character, and we interpreted that as, you know, you can have dialogue, but throughout it just has to be narrated by one character. But it sounds like we misinterpreted it, and it's more that there's no dialogue and it's only narrated, which we're actively trying to get clarification on that. We're trying to reach Mike Schleif, who runs the 24-hour challenge. So far we've gotten in touch with Jim O'Connor and Pete Zumby, and briefly Jess Smith, but it's a bit of a situation because it messes with our script that we've been writing for the past 5 hours.
With just an hour left in the challenge, the teams are scrambling to finish editing despite the hiccups that happened yesterday. Let's see how they're doing. How would you say that filming went, and how are you doing with the lack of sleep?
It's been a long process, but it's been fun, and we're working through it.
All right, and how did everything go despite the craziness that happened yesterday evening?
I think it went well. We had some hiccups, but we're working through it.
And with that, the 24-hour film challenge has come to a close. Good luck to all the teams. You guys deserve some sleep. I'll see you guys next time. I'm Taylor DeLisi, and we'll be right back after this commercial break.
What do you think you're doing, Kevin?
Was just gonna drive home.
There are several warning signs present that you shouldn't be driving.
Like hearing voices?
Like your text-to-emoji ratio?
Oh man, the selfies. Selfies, nailed it.
We all have warning signs that let us know that we're probably not okay to drive. Mine is pretending to be your subconscious.
Craig, come on man, let's split a ride home.
If you need to do something to feel okay to drive, you're not okay to drive. Don't drive buzzed.
Meet the scan, a simple procedure whose mission is to detect lung cancer early.
I'm here to save you.
But I feel fine.
That's great, but you may still be at high risk for lung cancer.
Oh man, that's a new fence.
If you smoke, early detection could save your life. Learn more at savedbythescan.org.
This week at Quinnipiac's Theater Arts Building, Emerge put on a performance of As We Emerge, monologues by the formerly incarcerated. Here with more is Liam Chen.
Hey hashtag, it's Liam. I'm here at the Quinnipiac Theater Arts Building for the performance of As We Emerge, monologues by the formerly incarcerated. This performance is put on by New Haven-based organization Emerge, who work with the formerly incarcerated to reintegrate them into their communities. During the event, program members tell their stories through performance. I'm going to be speaking with a few members and organizers to learn more about this event.
Well, for a long time, I never wanted to share any of my bad experience. And then I came to the understanding when I promote this project that my bad experience can possibly help someone else. And, you know, I always keep to everyone that the decisions that you make are very important. No matter how big or how small, it affects everyone around you, in a negative or a positive way, depending on what that decision is. So for me, I really just appreciate this opportunity to give my side. the whole criminal justice system, because a lot of people got the wrong information concerning, people come out of prison, and so on. And so Emerge tries to help give another perspective.
This performance here, hopefully, someone will be able to experience this and leave away with a different narrative, on the way they look at people that's been incarcerated and now they've been released and, they're going on with their lives to be productive citizens. I mean, it's hard, once you've been away from society, just say like myself. I mean, I don't know where they get this concept from, but people believe in society that after you did 20 or 30 years, that it's impossible to, relocate again in society. But I did over 40 years and, man, I just got right back into the swing of things now. I mean, it's a brand new world from, 40 years ago. But, I'm just taking my time with support, and I'm getting into the groove of things that's going on out here in this brand new world.
I really enjoyed speaking with those involved with the Emerge performance. It was really interesting to see how members got to tell their stories through monologue. That's all I have for today. Back to you guys at the desk.
Shayna Bear is here for this week's hashtag What in the World. Take it away, Shayna.
Thanks, guys. The Thai company JKN Global Group, owner of the Miss Universe pageant, has filed for bankruptcy. The CEO, Jakapong Jakratutatip, bought the pageant back in 2022 from the talent agency WME IMG for $20 million. Before that, the pageant was owned by the former President Donald Trump until 2015. With the new ownership, trans women are welcome to compete in the competition as well. No hoops to jump through for their participation. Despite the liquidity problems JKN has run into, the November 18th Miss Universe competition in El Salvador will be held. No change to the plans to expand the Miss Universe business, including skincare lines and even travel, have been announced. Moving on, Canadian country star Shania Twain thanks fans for the ongoing support at her concert a day after the accident involving her crew members on Wednesday. Twain's crew was traveling from Winnipeg, Canada to Saskatoon when it was involved in a collision on the icy Trans-Canada Highway. The double-decker bus was found at the collision site, rolled over on its side with people trapped inside. Everyone involved were admitted to the hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. Despite everything, the Saskatoon Centre announced she would still perform her concert the next day. Pop star Nelly Furtado is set to be the host of the Juno Awards. This will be the second time she has hosted the show since 2007, where she won 5 total awards. Furtado explains that she will ensure the show will be fun and spicy. Furtado does not back down from making a joke, going so far in the past as to play her aunt who flirted with Michael Bublé. Furtado has always been one to feed into her silly side and rock it. This year is suspected to be no different. That's it for this week's hashtag What in the World. Back to you guys at the desk.
Season 25 of Big Brother ended last Thursday, and with her take on the season, it's Liz Ippolito.
Hey, hashtag Liz Ippolito here, and today I'm breaking down everything that happened on Big Brother 2025. For those who aren't aware, Big Brother is a CBS reality series where 16 players are dropped into a house with zero contact with the outside world. Each week, a head of household is crowned and nominates 2 players for eviction. Those nominated do have a chance to save themselves with the power of veto. And at the end of the week, the players evict one of the nominated house guests for eviction. Now, 25 seasons is a huge milestone in today's day and age, and Big Brother did not back down with the twist this season. Host Julie Chen always says expect the unexpected, but I was not expecting what unfolded this season. To start, the biggest twist was what they called the Big Brother multiverse, where each week one universe would unleash on the house. This includes the Scaryverse, the Comicverse, the Scrambleverse, and the Humiliverse. This includes themes, head of household competitions, and punishments for the house guests as well. My favorite twist of the season brought Cerie Fields from Survivor into the house to play the game alongside her son Jared. This was first introduced in season 8 when Dick Donato played with his daughter Danielle. While this twist was fun to watch, Jared was probably one of the worst players this season. He was condescending, sloppy, and all around stupid with his gameplay. Besides this, after using a slur in the house, he was still allowed to play, even though player Luke was kicked out for using a racial slur in week 3. Now, if we're talking about players, I know you're all wondering, Liz, who was your favorite player this season? And to that, I quote Season 2 winner Dr. Will Kirby when he says, "Because I hate you all." That's right, every single player this season was nearly intolerable, with every single player having some of the messiest gameplay I have ever seen with no clear alliances and most of the evictions being unanimous. This season was unbelievably predictable. Some players that do stick out is Jag, who has officially broken the record for most veto wins in a single season with 7 veto wins and 3 head of household wins. This brings me back to how boring this season was. Who wants to watch the same player win week after week? Another player who broke barriers was Matt, who was the first ever deaf player to play the game. Bowie, Jane, Matt, and Jag remained in the finale last Thursday, where Jag won the final head of household and ultimately chose to sit next to Matt. With a vote of 5-2, Jag won Big Brother 25, making him the first Sikh player to win the game. Big Brother 25 being the longest season in Big Brother history, lasting a whopping 100 days. Big Brother fans may not have to wait until summer 2024 for a new season, as Julie Chen revealed that a new 6-episode event, Big Brother Reindeer Games, would premiere on CBS on December 11th. That's all from me. We'll be right back after this commercial break.
Honey, what I think you need is a socket wrench.
I played JV basketball.
I'm sorry. I don't think it looks right.
This is good, and it's all good, baby.
Is it really all good?
If you love me enough to routinely test your handyman skills, not to mention the strength of your marriage, then of course you'll visit nhtsa.gov/therightseat to make sure I'm in the right car seat.
I'm gonna call my dad.
Maybe you can make retirement happen. After all, you made home ownership happen. Homeschooling yourself on loans, beefing up your credit score.
So I'm pre-approved.
You were like, yes! Sorry. Color coding listings, ticking boxes, and flushing every toilet in a 20-mile radius. Home sweet home. You aced house hunting. Now get the tips you need to get on track at aceyourretirement.org.
We're back with this week's Hollywood News Update, and to fill us in on all the latest West Coast entertainment news is Erin Russell.
Thanks, ladies. Starting on a heavier note, Keke Palmer has filed a restraining order against the father of her 8-month-old son this past week. Palmer accused fitness instructor Darius Jackson of physical and emotional abuse during their 2-year relationship. In addition, Palmer requested sole custody of Leotis, their son. The filing describes an incident of domestic violence from November 5th, saying Jackson, quote, lunged at me, grabbing at my neck and face, knocked me backwards over the couch, stole my phone out of my hands, and then ran out of the house, end quote. Palmer and Jackson met in May of 2021 and welcomed their son in February of this year. Public figures are constantly in the spotlight for hard news like this. We've seen it with Johnny Depp and Amber Heard, now the divorce between Joe Jonas and Sophie Turner. However, does the public need to know about these private situations? Kate and Grace, how far do you think the press can go with researching and reporting?
You know, I think that there's a very fine line when it comes to celebrities' business. There's the one hand where celebrities, I mean, you sign up for this, you're in the spotlight, everyone knows your business, your fans want to know what's going on. Whether you like it or not, your life is out and everyone knows what's going on. However, in instances like this, when it's something a little more serious, especially with like a domestic case or something with your family life, something obviously very personal, I think that it's definitely time for the press to possibly take a step back. Obviously, they have a job to do as well, but you got to think in in the celebrity's shoes as well. Like, would I want my business out in the open like this?
Yeah, I definitely agree. For situations like this, it's very tricky, especially like how you said that you wouldn't want anybody knowing your business if this happened to you. It doesn't feel great when everybody else is finding out and you're not telling them, especially when you don't even know these people, especially when it's just everybody in the world at this point. I mean, you're a star. I used to think, obviously, before you kind of just, oh, well, you signed up for this. But I think when it comes to this, it gets too far. Erin, what do you think? I agree with both of you. I think, yes, celebrities do sign up for this. They agree to put themselves into, the spotlight. They agree to have reporters, make stories about them. However, I think celebrities, we have to remember that they are people and they go through these difficult situations in their life that they deserve some respect for. They're willing to share, their career, but maybe their personal life should, deserve a little respect. Moving on, Patrick Dempsey is People's 2023 Sexiest Man Alive. His most well-known role as neurosurgeon Derek McDreamy Shepherd on Grey's Anatomy pretty much ensured him the spot. Chris Evans held the title in 2022, preceded by another Marvel superhero, Paul Rudd. Since 1985, Hollywood's hottest male stars have competed for this title. Aside from the Sexiest Man Alive spot, people recognize some other Hollywood hunks. Pierce Brosnan won Sexiest Grandpa, Ryan Gosling won Sexiest Ken, and the winner of my favorite category, Sexiest Dog Dad, was won by Pedro Pascal. In 2022, a CNN writer made comments about this subjective tradition, saying, quote, "And by making their subject male, they're tacitly saying, see, we're not objectifying women. We're so evolved. Men can be objects of lust too," end quote. Kate and Grace, what are your thoughts on this? Do you agree with this writer? That whole sentence of "we're so evolved" is a very interesting choice. But I think there's always going to be a double standard between men and women, especially when you put the word sexiest in front of pretty much anything. I think, especially for something like this, if the roles were reversed, I think that the categories wouldn't be based on their success. It wouldn't be based on, these things like the best dog dad or something like that. It would be more kind of like, who looked best in their bikini, or just something about their physical features rather than their accomplishments, their successes, and just really anything of that nature. What do you think?
Yes, I definitely agree. I think, like you said, if it was a women's category, it would definitely be focusing on their attractive features, their physical features, rather than their professions. And like you said, it wouldn't be sexiest musician, it would be sexiest hair or something of the sort. But my biggest concern is if they're going to take away Harry Styles' Sexiest Musician Award after he shaved his head. Erin, what do you think?
I can agree on that one. I don't consider myself a big Harry Styles fan, but definitely took some points off when the press revealed that he had shaved his head. But on a more serious note, I also agree that the double standard here really, there's no, right or wrong answer. I do want to point out, though, that also this past week was the Women of the Year Awards, and I find that maybe comparable because they recognize the accomplishments in these women's careers and, celebrate them for how they've empowered other women in the industry. But moving on, that's all the time we have to discuss this Hollywood news update. We'll be right back after this commercial break.
Multiple studies have shown that marijuana can slow both driver reaction and response time, which can be really dangerous. He's here. He's here. Wait. What?
I can't drive.
Why?
My.
Oh.
When we adopt a shelter pet, we discover they're a unique mix of all kinds of things.
Come on, Jules, spot on this last one. There it is.
Keep going with it. Leo! They're a little bit of a lot of things, but they're all pure love.
Hashtag alert! This week, Kate and I are playing a game of Gossip with Grace, Celebrity Trivia Edition. Let's get started.
All right, so we got the first one. Which Pretty Little Liars star recently got married to Brandon Davis? Let's see those options again real quick.
Oh, we got it right.
Well, yeah,
Thank
I
you.
said Ashley Benson. Perfect. We got that one. All right, so let's get another one. So we have which Disney Channel star recently married supermodel Barbara Pavlin?
I'm going to go with Dylan Sprouse.
Yeah? Okay. I personally obviously don't know this person at all, but I'm going to go with Jason Dolly just because I like the last name. I'm going with that one. Let's see what it is. Dylan Sprouse. Oh, did you know that one? I feel like you knew that one. You said that real fast. Awesome. Let's move on to the next one. All right. Which celebrity did not date Taylor Swift? Ooh.
Nick Jonas.
I thought he did. I could have sworn he did. All right, let's see those options again real quick. Let's see.
Nick Jonas.
Okay, I guess she's confident in that one. Let's do Nick Jonas. Ah! All right. Was it another Jonas? Maybe. Okay, perfect. All right, let's see the next one. All right, which celebrity just welcomed baby number 6 with wife Tana? All right. You don't seem so confident in this one.
Nick Cannon.
Honestly, that could definitely work, but let's see those options again. I think it might be D, but let's see again. Let's see what the answer is.
I'm sticking with Nick.
I'm going to say James Van Der Beek, that one. Oh, Gordon Ramsay.
That wasn't even an option.
Oh, we're trying here. We're trying. All right, let's see the next one. Oh, you say this question.
B, Olivia Wilde.
You gotta say the question.
Oh, who did Harry Styles date during the filming of Don't Worry, Darling? B, Olivia Wilde.
All right, I'm gonna agree with that one. Yep, we're gonna say B, Olivia Wilde.
Thank
Yeah.
you. Oh, look at that full head of hair.
All right, we got another one. All right, and who is rumored to be dating Odell Beckham Jr.? I don't think it's Doja Cat.
I'm going to go with Lana Del Rey.
I actually am going to have to agree with you on that one. I think it might be Lana Del Rey. Let's see which one it is. Kim Kardashian. I guess it is rumored. All right. All right. All right. We have another one. All right, you say this one.
Which influencer recently welcomed a baby?
It is not Lele Pons.
It is not Kourtney Kardashian.
Okay.
I'm going to go with Eva Longoria.
I'm going to say Ashley Graham. I don't know them.
Wait, she had it?
Oh, I didn't know that. Breaking news, guys. Wow.
Oh my gosh, breaking on hashtag that. Kourtney Kardashian has baby.
Wow, I didn't know this. All right, we got another one. Perfect. Which celebrity did not date Ariana Grande and was not mentioned in hit song Thank You Next?
The Weeknd.
The Weeknd?
Yeah,
no, she definitely did. No, she dated him. But she dated him, so I'm not going to agree with that one.
But then she says Ricky.
Okay.
And for Pete, I'm so thankful.
I think it might be A.
I think it's The Weeknd.
Okay, I'm going to say A.
Because she's not like the.
Oh, it is The Weeknd. Wow.
Yeah, when was she like The Weeknd?
Wow. Maybe. All right, we have another one. Which star is yet to be named People's Sexiest Man Alive? We just talked about this. Ooh.
I think I'm
gonna say Chris Evans.
I'm gonna
I don't
say
know.
Michael B. Jordan because he's a fairly new celebrity.
That's true. Ryan Gosling. Oh wow. That's gonna change soon. I feel like that's gotta change. I mean, all right.
Game is rigged.
Well, we got one more. Left. What country's star welcomed baby number 2 in August? Oh, another baby question. Let's see.
We'll go with A.
Yeah, Luke. I think it was Luke. Was that one Luke?
No, it wasn't Luke. It was
Luke.
It was
Luke Combs.
Oh, I thought you meant Brian. Luke Combs.
Luke Combs.
Luke C. There we go.
We got it. Yes. Perfect. All right, we got one right. That's great. All right. Well, that's all we have. That's all we have this week on #that.
Make sure to follow us on our social media accounts to stay up to date.
I'm Caitlin Turner.
And I'm Grace Parisi.
From the producers, talent, and everyone working hard behind the scenes, thank you for watching #that.
And be sure to tune in to Quinnipiac Tonight's Thanksgiving episode this Thursday at 9:30 p.m.
We will see you again in 2 weeks.